I think it's too slow to keep Patron going first. Going second, you probably should. Oh, ending the card back is from if you attend one of the Blizzard events like America's Championships. That's the one where I went to get that. It's called Power Core. Trackbot says Warrior, Hunter, Shaman, Druid. Oh, there's Druid? I haven't seen that many Druids actually. Rank 1 tonight? I don't know about rank 1. But we're gonna try to get the... Like, what's my stopping point? Definitely top 10. If I get top 10, I stop. Am I okay with top 20? Probably top 20 is okay as well. If it's Control Warrior, I can't afford to only get one card from Acolyte. I need to get at least 2 cards. So if he's baiting Harrison, I hit, because he has coin. If you see a lot of Hunters on Cthulhu Warrior, then maybe play Hunter or Miracle. No, if it's Cthulhu Warrior, we're happy. I actually like playing against Cthulhu Warrior. We have to save all the Inner Rages and Taskmasters for activating Morgan. Do you know who is 1 currently? Yesterday I think it was APX. I'm not... APX is... I thought he was like 5 or something. I was watching Navi's stream. I think Navi was 6 and APX was 5. So, I don't think he's 1. I need some non-whirlwind effect minions, like Patron, Acolyte, Frothing, something to activate the Battle Rages on. Two Battle Rages. We're gonna hold off a little bit. I can tank the damage for a couple turns. Alright, now we go for some kind of whirlwind clear. Frothing is good. So... something like this. Battle Rage for 2 is not ideal, but it's the best we can do right now. Just charge, that's good. Probably only have to tank this damage. I imagined the Justicar's gonna trade, so we take 2 less damage, I think. Pretty sure Justicar's trading. It kind of sucks that he got Justicar early, but it's not impossible to come back still. Didn't call her. Okay, here I think he's been neglecting to armor up. I think we go for the mass card draw. So we give up our 60 OTK damage. It's down to 52 now, but in exchange for 4 cards and him probably having to brawl. So we don't actually have to execute this because he's just gonna brawl. Hey, man, how's it going? You have to leave your stream on and fall asleep. Aww. So sweet of Min, taking me to bed with her. You saw a lot of Tempo Mages. Oh yeah, Tempo Mage is another common one too. Okay, so... Like, I want to cycle cards. I know he's being greedy about the brawl. Let's slam first for card draw. I think I give him a patron. I'm just doing this to keep cycling cards. Like, we don't really care about the patrons. We know it's gonna get brawled. I'm just trying to cycle as many cards as possible from the Acolyte until we draw what we need, which is the Worgen. Like, even now, it's 32 damage. We probably need to wait for Task and Rampage though before we play Emperor, because that might not be enough damage. That's an OTK deck versus mid-range warrior. Depends on if you could get your patrons out. You're talking about this OTK deck, right? Oh wow, it's pretty nice. So this Rampage. So that's already 22 plus 9, which is 31. So we don't even need. We don't even need Faceless. You already lost? You get used to it after a while. Takes. I mean, initially when I first played the deck, yeah, I have to keep doing the math every time. But after you play like a bajillion games with Warrior. So that's what I mean, is like it's not that unfavored Cthulhu Warrior, because you can still do 60 damage. And it's just about card cycle. Card cycle is the most important thing. In that matchup, some people probably make a mistake of thinking Patron is their win condition. It's not, because they have Brawl. It's just for you to cycle cards. Like, one of the big card draw turns was Pyro, Patron, Inner Rage, Battle Rage. That's a turn 9 play. That's pretty insane. Right, you get to make a you get to make a giant board, and you draw 4 cards. Who hosted you? Or did somebody did? I didn't miss a host, right? I just started. Let me check my dashboard. Make sure I didn't miss a host. Oh, did I miss a host? I don't see any hosts right now. So against any deck that plays Sir Finley, you want to play Emperor as soon as possible. You don't need to save it for your combo wombo. So I probably want to save the coin. Save coin for Emperor. Do you think this deck is the best viable patron deck at the moment? I don't know if it's like the best one. I think it's the most fun one. I don't want to donate this for only 1 card. Like, think about it. We have Pyro in hand, we have Acolyte. Once these get reduced, it's gonna be an insane card draw turn. So we just need to get the Emperor out. Yeah, we have Charge and Faceless in our hand too, so we have like combo pieces ready to go. I'm a bit low on health, but I assume he's gonna hero power this turn to kill this off cleanly. So that leaves only 3 mana, so he's probably not gonna be able to pressure us at all. So then we're free to play Emperor. And then we're looking for Patron. Like, we get Patron, it's a good game. Patriots in OTK. This is my original free-to-play list, Min. It's what I used to get the rank 14 finish last season. Okay. If we don't get patrons, then we go for card draw. Like Acolyte. Play Acolyte, Pyro, Inner Rage, that kind of stuff. It's Patron. That's good. Should just axe it. I'm taking so much damage if I axe it. That's probably right, because I want to save Inner Rage for the patrons. And his biggest burst is Rag. Grom is not as big a burst because it's not as guaranteed. Okay. So it's going to be Patron, Rampage, Inner Rage. Go 7. Just make sure we're not missing lethal here. 7 damage. I can face this and charge it. Pretty sure this is a play. So it's like this, like this. Rage. Okay. So now he has to do like a YOLO Rag. YOLO Rag 1 out of 7 to hit my face. Don't reward him. Please don't reward him. He doesn't deserve this win. Okay, good. Alright, so we have 9 plus 8, 17, 20. Yeah, we have like way more than enough. Oh shoot, I did the wrong one. Whatever, doesn't matter. We have more than enough. I should have obviously charged this and then faces that. This deck is even harder than the free-to-play. Yeah, it's way more skilled than the free-to-play one. Like if you just copy paste a deck and you play, you're probably gonna lose. Probably. So I get a lot of downvotes with this deck, but then again, you know, a lot of people take some time and try to practice, and then they realize that it's not such a bad deck. Let me take a look. Currently it has 960 upvotes. It's my most upvoted deck. So if you guys want to check it out, the deck is OTK Warrior, I think. Yeah, so that's the deck list in case you guys want to check it out. There's also a guide. Might be a little bit outdated. You've seen 1 in 8 Rag wins. Yeah, I know. I've seen that too. But it would feel bad to lose that way. Like we totally just dominated him. Hey Tomo, good to see you. We're definitely keeping one frothing. Is frothing good enough to keep 2 up? I feel it's like clunky. Clunky to have so many 3s. Probably need like Taskmaster's not bad against Hunter either, because they have the 2 1s. Yeah, I always love Emperor. Hey Raphael. This it took a few games to get into the rhythm and when to use combo pieces to secure the board. Yeah, it takes some time. What is this deck's weakness? Freeze Mage. But there's not a lot of Freeze Mages. That's the main one, Freeze Mage. Tragic Master says it takes a while to get used to. That's really rewarding. That's good. Okay. So we have Pyros in hand, we have Patron. So this is your win condition against mid-range Hunter. So that's Freezing Trap. We want to get this guy frozen. Okay. So we go for a Battle Rage turn. It clears the board, and we get a lot of cards, and this gets buffed a ton too. And then we have an Emperor play next turn on a full hand. So that's pretty sick. And he really wants to coin high main now, but baby rage. He's gonna die if he high mains. Lock plays this deck so much you can practically pilot blindfold. Kind of, yeah. I've played this deck so much. Greg beat Strifecrow just a while ago. He was playing Elise Control with Tink, and Strifecrow was playing Cthulhu Warrior. Nice. Okay. So again, he wants to play high main, but then he has to deal with this too. So again, it feels bad. But I need a spell. If I have a spell, then I can couple the Pyro with the Patrons. That would be a spell. Okay, so we are in business, and we're at like super high life total too. So can we couple the card draw? Yes, we can. Do we want to trade off Emperor? Might be a good idea. Just to make sure, like, these guys are small minions. So they have a harder time trading in with the full health. Sorry, the full health patrons. And his board is kind of full too. He can't get a full Unleash the Hound. I guess he has to trade in, and then Unleash the Hound. Hey Locke, what is your favorite non-warrior combo deck right now? Combo Warlock, probably. So he's got to trade here, but this guy is still left alive. So I have a full health patron left. That's good. Okay, well then I get a value trade here. Start with a Battle Rage. Seems good. I guess I could slam. I might just be able to execute it. And there's charge. We'll save charge with the faceless. Do I need to execute? I could probably just trade. Trade Ravaging Ghoul. See if this guy hits here, or the new patron, and then we'll axe. Axe or Whirlwind, both are good. Let's go Whirlwind. Hey, Locke, how's your night going? It's going pretty well. I'm kind of tired. I had a job interview today, and I was preparing for it last night. Got up early this morning, so yeah, I'm kind of tired. Apologize if I'm lacking a bit of energy. So if you guys want to help me out, questions that you want to address to me, please tag my name in it. Makes it a little bit easier to see. This guy plays Ooze on my Gorehowl. I'm gonna stop playing now. Yeah, it's pretty rough. A lot of weapon hate. Like I've done this too. A druid, like you equip Axe on turn 2, and then the druid coin innervates Harrison on it, and then you're like, God damn it, druid. Alright. Oh man, almost. The ranks are moving so slowly right now. But it's the last day of the season. I guess it's expected. Why don't you use golden cards? Because I don't have golden cards. This is my Asia account. You need some no-dose? What's no-dose? Easy wins. So far they've been okay. So yeah, let's take a little break, talk about the differences between this one and the free-to-play deck. So, because I get this question asked a lot on Hearthstone, it's like, which one is better to play? Is it better to play free-to-play or the Patreon version? And there's advantages and disadvantages to both. Like, as Min pointed out, this one is way harder to play than the free-to-play version. Free-to-play is very focused on Organ, that's your only win condition. Or Frothing, I mean, since I put Frothings into the upgrade version. By the way, let me show you the free-to-play version. I made a couple more tweaks to it, which I think are helpful. So I put Mad Bombers back in. One of the issues I thought there was with playing double Wild Pyro is it encourages you to use up combo pieces like Inner Rage for board clear rather than saving it for combo, and so sometimes you're left with Worgen, Charge, and no activators because you used up all your Inner Rages and used up your Taskmaster. So the idea is Mad Bomber, you can drop it on turn 2 and it doesn't need anything to trigger. Yeah, it's kind of random on how the bombs hit, but it's just like a cheap AoE, and it's also sometimes nice activator on Acolyte. Like turn 5 dropping Acolyte and dropping Mad Bomber, sometimes you get 2 card draws or even 3 card draws. At least there's a chance that you'd get full value from your Acolyte. So I put the Mad Bombers back in, and I still kept 1 Pyro. Like I think Pyro is still good, just it should be used wisely, and I kept it as a one-of. Other things I changed, I took out Loot Hoarder. I didn't feel like Loot Hoarder had big enough effect compared to Mad Bomber. And yeah, Frothings are in there compared to the true free-to-play one that doesn't have any rares. Frothings are a really good 3-drop. So this is the current version of that list, and I think this is fine. But as you can see, against things like Midrange Hunter, Druid, Cthulhu Druid, Token Druid, against Temple Warrior, these decks, if you lose board, or like against Hunter, if you aren't able to do pressure enough before turn 8 and then play Call of Wild, it's really hard to come back. So then, the advantage of using the Patron version, where is this list, is that you can actually generate some threats before turn 8. Like before Call of the Wild, if you have a board of patrons, then they have a hard time dealing with it. Same with as you saw in the Temple Warrior game. these and Druid, these decks don't have good ways to clear patrons, so it gives you your second win condition. You're not just dependent on I need to have OTK. That being said, this is less consistent in the OTK part because there's only one Worgen, there's only one charge, so it's less like you mostly have to draw your full deck before you get the combo. It's not like you'll always have this on turn 8 compared to the other deck. Oftentimes you have the combo on turn 8, at least one copy of the combo. So yeah, that one's more consistent in drawing the combo, but that's also the only win condition for that deck. And this one just has more sustain. Where's the Justicar and Patron OTK? Remove for what? That's like an older list that I had. I haven't been playing the Justicar version for a while.